Hello, amigos, yo soy Super Rachel and we're with another episode of If My Heart Had Wings. Now, where we last left off, we helped Kotori finish her bucket list with Ageha, and the end of the day didn't turn out so well. So we talked to Kotori, and hopefully we solved things out. Let's see how it goes. Question mark, Kotori says. Something ahead of you if you quit school and go back to your hometown. Kotori looked at me like she was in shock. She desperately tried to hold back the tears that were welling up and about to fall from her eyes.
Don't say things like that! Something so cruel!
Whether something lay ahead or not, I realized then that she had a deep conflict within, even more than I thought she had. You don't think there is anything ahead, do you? That's why, if you have nothing left to do, everything is over.
No! That was just for fun!
If you want a bath, I'll help you get in. If you get a puncture, I'll fix it for you. I'll help you if you need it. So, a tear ran down Kotori's cheek, but it was only a single tear. She cries every time.
I don't want to be any more of a burden than I already am. Give back my withdrawal notice!
She's actually going to go for it. I went to get the withdrawal notice that I had snuck into the back of the drawer.
So that's where you hid it.
Don't do this, Kotori. We need you. We need the club to stay as one, because no one else will join it. I don't know why. It's SENPAI, that's the leader of the club. That's good excuse to join. When I held the withdrawal notice in my hand, the terrible things that I had said to her came to the back of my mind. Do you have something like that? Something ahead of you if you quit school and go back to your hometown. I regret those words as I offer her the withdrawal notice. You dropped this, so I picked it up.
Thanks.
However, Cody didn't take it straight away. For her to take that would be for her to decide her own future. But in the end, she reached out her hand. Damn it. Swoop? Question mark? I quickly pulled it away, and she seemed embarrassed. I'm not going to do it.
What?
I'm not going to give it back. I held on to it and left the room. Ah, that's smart thinking. Hell yeah, be in charge. Be the mother of the dorm. Well, you're technically, your title is the mother, but that's awkward. Okay.
Welcome back. Dinner's ready. It was very popular. We still have a whole pot left. How about it?
If it was very popular, wouldn't you have no food left? Think logically here, Kanako. I walk up beside Kanako as I make it look like I'm rummaging around the kitchen.
What are you doing?
Not long after, Cody comes into the dining hall. Oh jeez.
Give my withdrawal notice back!
Withdrawal notice?
That's too bad. I've already hidden it somewhere else.
What do you think you're doing?
I won't accept it. Just give it another chance.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Feelings that the situation wasn't fair were bubbling up inside me, but yet I don't care. I know how Kotori feels. It must have been incredibly difficult, and it makes me feel a pain in my chest just imagining it. But it's only been 10 days since I came here. I feel like I want to do something for her, but isn't the time that I've been given too short? I get it. I'm just being nosy. I totally get it.
Why are you talking about yourself? Give it back. It's mine.
No way. If you want it back, look for it yourself.
You're so mean. What happened to the sad feelings you had in the nice story that you were telling me just now?
The hell if I know.
You really are a meanie after all.
Who says meanie when they're that old? She's looking around. She's finding nothing. And then I sneak up behind her and give her a hug. Oh! Kotori, don't leave. We need you.
You're touching my tit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't say to stop.
I mean, whoa, Kotori.
Nothing.
I whistled badly and played dumb.
Hey, Kanako.
Yes?
You saw where he hid it, didn't you?
Where was it now? Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Hey, if you weren't here, Kotori, I'd feel so sad.
Kotori's face has gone red. Looks like her rage gauge has reached maximum. It's over 9,000! Oh, sorry.
Idiot! Moron! Knucklehead! I can still quit school without it!
Firing off a few parting shots, Kotori hurries out of the dining hall.
Dinner's ready. You can heat it up in the microwave later.
The door in the end of the hallway closed with a slam.
So, where did you hide it?
I pulled the piece of paper out from under my shirt.
Not bad.
Thanks for your help. Ah, clever. Sneaky, but clever. I like how he was thinking. I mean, Kotori, just give it a second chance. Come on, really. Just give it, like, a second chance. It would have been more better if you just snuck your hand down my clothing to see if it was there. I mean, oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Ayo and Aga. Hello? Hello? Is the school, like, empty? A lunch break. Aga and I were called to the staff room. It's because we were both absent yesterday. We told the truth and said we were hanging out and got a really severe scolding from our homeroom teacher. Well, that can't be helped. It's a good thing they didn't contact our parents. Yeah. Aga isn't her usual cheerful self this morning. I said something terrible yesterday, didn't I? I couldn't stop myself from getting angry. Don't worry about it. You know Kotori understood why you did that. Actually, she was regretting it too. The fact that she had an argument with Ageha. No, that's not it. I think that maybe the reason why I got angry then was because she was extremely right. And she said that I kiss up to everyone and make them like me. You don't kiss up to people though, do you? I wonder. There's lots of people who I get along with, but right now, there are no people that I feel are my close friends the way I do when I hang out with you and the others. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. That's so... Why are you staring at my tits? What? Sorry. About the other stuff. I guess that Aga can get along with anyone, but it doesn't feel like there is anybody she is particularly close to. To be honest, I thought that was a little strange. What about me? I'm the same. I got along with everyone in the cycling racing club, but I couldn't talk to them in the same way I could talk to you guys. That is a question of time. I hadn't spent the same amount of time with them. Me, Aga, and the others were each other's very first friends in this neighborhood, back before I can even remember. If there was anyone else who I got along with... Idiots, moron, knucklehead. Suddenly, all those insults sprung into mind. Do we really get along? It was true that the teacher asked me to do it. I was told to make it easier for her to join in with everyone. Even if you weren't told to, you were worried about Kotori anyway, weren't you? That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure I could do anything about it. In the end, it had the opposite effect. Kotori's taking the day off of school today. Aga thought it was her fault and was blaming herself. This morning, when I woke up, Kotori had already left. There were signs that the kitchen had been messed up, and it looked like she had been searching for the withdrawal notice that I hid. Actually, it was in the drawer in my room. It's not your fault that Kotori hadn't come to school. Why do you think that? It's not just what I think. I'm most completely certain. Question mark, question mark? The truth is... Blah 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 blah. I remember that we were in the hallway of the school and took a quick look around. There was nobody passing, so I didn't have to worry about anyone hearing. Kotori wants to skip school. I mean quit. Huh? From a long time ago, it seems like she had decided before I came back here. Aga was surprised to hear this out of the blue and didn't say anything. Then, it's not because she argued with the girls in the class. There's a deeper reason for it. And no, it's not you either. I think that is the reason for her recent behavior and attitude. So that's why she didn't join the soaring club. Yeah, since she was planning to quit school soon, she thought it would just cause problems for us. Is that so? So yesterday's argument was because you both misunderstood each other. That can't be it. We still haven't cleared things up since the argument. You don't have to? If Carter disappears as things are now, I don't know what I'll do. Bam! Bam! Ow! Ooh. Don't do that. Aga takes her unfocused anger out on me by hitting my chest. Ow! 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 You should have told me that sooner, you backer! I only found out by coincidence. Also, ouch! I just can't go around telling other people her secrets, can I? I just picked up a withdrawal notice by coincidence, so I didn't know if she was planning on submitting it, or even if she was really serious about it. Couldn't exactly ask her about it either. But, bam, bam! Ow! Ooh. Ah! I'm sorry, okay? That hurts. Seriously, stop punching me. Then, I thought that she didn't want to quit school anymore. She'd been coming to school, helping the meal preparation at the dormitory, and it looked like she was enjoying herself. I just assumed that everything was okay now. God, I'm way home today. Going there to apologize. Are you? Come with me. Where else do I go? Yeah, sure. Sniff. In an attempt to offer some comfort to Agaha, who was now crying, I stroked her head. It's okay. It's okay. And then I petted her tit. Sorry. Anyway, today is Friday. It was the deadline of the grace period for gathering club members, given to us by the Student Council Vice President Akiri Komoi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced anything in this game. After school, Aga and I, and then one other person, went to the Soaring Club garage. The Vice President came to see the four of us one by one, including the club leader, SENPAI, as we lined up. Don't worry. Hey, Kanako! Hey! It's Kanako. Hell yeah. I hope she's really joined the Soaring Club. If so, screw kotori. Angry? A vein was clearly visible on the president's temple. Who is this? What do you mean? She's a new member. I'm the new club member, Kanako Shigure. Rejected. That was quick. What? What? Please explain. Yes. Oh, I accidentally skipped that part. Didn't mean to. I told you that ghost members would be accepted. What exactly are you assuming here? This is tyranny of the student council. I banish thee. Yes. What's wrong with me longing for the sky? 6 previous cases. This person is a repeat offender of acting as a ghost member. Nani? Well, I get bored easily. That is why I reject it. God damn it, Kanako, come on. You have to make a bad reputation for yourself? Really? Come on. It's okay, isn't it? We're in the same class, aren't we? You two are in the same class? I guess they are in the same grade. Come on, Akiri-chan. Please don't cling to me like that. She gets rid of Kanako with a flat refusal. It seems that she's used to dealing with her. Are there any other members? No. In that case, the club status is repealed. Vice President, here. Senpai sheepishly passes out a printed piece of paper. It was a result of the Soaring Club activities that she had compiled. What do you think? In all the years, you have only flown once, a few days ago. Also, the fact that this occurred during lesson time is an outrage. You're not aiming to take part in any competitions, don't participate in any school festivals, and you haven't really provided any announcements of your work or research. This falls into the category of an extremely individual hobby. Wouldn't this be the kind of activity in which a circle would be involved? Yes. Senpai, you can't just meekly admit it like that. It's no good, is it, Vice President? I swear, Vice President, one day when you're not knowing, you're in your house just enjoying a nice cup of tea, probably masturbating, I have no clue. I will come in there, and you will experience things that you've never experienced before. I can't say them, but you will. Whatever happens, there's a place I like to go to. There was something that sounded like a desperate appeal in Senpai's voice. A place you like to go to?
I promise Isuka. ...
The Vice President said nothing as she looked at her, as if trying to figure out the true meaning.
That's right. There are only 3 members, which is not enough. There has been no research announcements. However... You.
Vice President looked as if she was about to say something very important, and looked behind us towards the backs of the garage. Kotori! What the hell? Kotori! There was Kotori. She had entered at some point.
I have something to give back,
she said to Senpai.
to me.
Gulp. But Kotori did not come towards us. Next to the glider with its sheet removed, she was looking down slightly at something on her lap. Senpai walked over to her.
What is it? Once this is complete, will it fly above the clouds?
Huh? Kotori looked at the white, sleek aircraft, and then she held out the thing that was on her lap. A photograph. Is that the sky?
Can it go to this place? This is...
When Senpai saw it, she was wide-eyed and with surprise.
This photo. Where did you find it?
Tears welled up in her eyes. Oh no. Senpai. Senpai, please, no. Don't do this, Senpai. Come on, don't do this. What is it? I don't know. Ageha and I walked over there to take a look at the photograph that Kotori was holding. It was a photograph of clouds. Yeah, I thought it was the sky. It looked like mountains for a second. Oh. Now we get a better view. I still can't tell what it is. It's just so glaring. Ah! So bright! I'm melting! Ah! A sunset dyed in indigo and orange. Or was a sunrise? In the beautiful colored clear morning glow was a huge row of clouds, which looked just like a passage extending across the sky. This must be the passage of clouds. Oh. It's beautiful. Yeah. Aga and I, Kanako and the Vice President, were all fascinated by the miraculous spectacle shown in the photograph.
Can it go to this place?
Kotori asked again. For a moment, I couldn't make the mental connection between the question and the view of the photograph. That was because it was a place too far away to be associated with the word go. This place. Will you go to this place? Above the clouds? Riding this glider. As I look at the photograph, I envision the white aircraft without an engine, flying across the sky that I remember being so graceful, great, and solemn. That really was a miraculous sight. All of us, even Akiri, held our breath as we waited for Senpai's answer. Can it go to this place?
Yeah, it can go there.
Hell yeah, Senpai. That's the type of spirit I like to hear. She remembered as she took the photograph and looked at it nostalgically.
That's what Asuka said. She's a genius.
Senpai, who had until now just had tears in her eyes, smiled happily as she said that name. Oh. Senpai. I feel the warmth of your care and love and enjoyment. Thank you.
I want to join too. As if someone like me wouldn't be a burden.
She spoke with both fear and a lack of confidence in her voice. However, in her eyes seemed to be a strong determination. Welcome aboard, Kotori. Welcome aboard. I knew you'd come along eventually. When Senpai saw those eyes, she answered.
Of course. You're very welcome.
And that's how the Soaring Club stayed. Hell yeah. I met the sky and yearned for it. What is this? If my heart had wings? I can't read that. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it in the other language, which this is, I believe, Japanese. No, the sky that stretches to the horizon. Wait, was that the intro? Was all of that the intro? If you chase the distant wind. Wait, was all of that really the intro? How big is this game? We combined wishes are beating wings. Our combined wishes are beating wings. Wanting to grasp freedom. To the end of that sky. This intro is cool. I didn't read that, thanks. Carrying hearts. Carrying hearts riding the headwind. I cannot read today, sheesh. When I'm thinking about something, I forget about everything else. That. Okay. Let's search for a new updraft. Oh, this theme song. Oh. Well, my audio is very low, so I can't hear it. So if there actually is a theme song, I'm gonna have to switch the audio. Copyright, right? Flying a perfect sky with you. This is what falling in love is about. Without a doubt. It's beautiful. The intro was just beautiful. I can't believe, after all that time we spent with this game, that was the intro. Holy crap, this game is long.
Wow, that was such a pretty photo, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, are you feeling cranky, Akiri?
No, not at all.
Kotori appeared just as you were about to bring down a rain of pain upon them. They just thought that you were a nagging, angry kind of person, didn't they, Akiri?
Don't sound so happy when you say that. I'm the one who accepted this thankless task.
I'm the only one who understands you. Isn't that right, Akiri-chan?
Thanks. Could you let go of me? It's not that I'm in a bad mood or anything. It's just that I've been thinking. Hey, Kanako.
Yeah?
That transfer student. Who is he?
He's the dorm mother.
Dorm mother?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Have you fallen for him?
Don't be ridiculous. He's only just transferred, but he can already handle the antisocial senior Mishokuzi so well. I just thought he was very astute, that's all.
Are you praising him?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh my god. For now, the number of members needed for the club had been reached, and the vice president left the garage. Together with Kanako, the rest of us continued to look at the photograph that Kotori had brought. Such a beautiful sky. But these clouds are a very unusual shape. Yeah, I've never seen these clouds like this before. Me neither. These clouds appeared before you or I were born. Before we were born? What on earth is this photograph? It was a really beautiful photograph. However, it was the same as the pictures in the old photo albums, the sort that you would take on the Photoshop to develop, and was printed on a paper with logos on the back. This phenomenon is known as morning glory. It only occurs under certain conditions. Morning glory. It's the path of clouds in the sky, several kilometers long. A path of clouds like this, several kilometers long. It's a very rare phenomenon, and the most recent occurrence was 26 years ago. Sheesh. The soaring club members at the time flew in the glider and took this photograph. Wow. So that means this photo was taken in Kazigaruda? Yes, it was. Was the one who took the photo one of the old members of the club? Yes, that's right. To think that this amazing spectacle occurred right here, in my hometown, and the person who took the photograph was a member of the club to which I now belong. Even though the thing that I thought was so far away has now become a lot closer, it still doesn't seem real somehow. I think that I felt something along the lines of, dude, that's amazing. It really is. Hold on a sec. Her face looked like she was about to say, I just realized something very important. What is it? Did you just say that they flew the glider and took this photo? Yes, I did. That's what it says in the flight log. So that means Aga and I took another look at the photo. If you wanted to take a photograph from above the clouds, at the very least, the camera would have to be in the position higher than the clouds. Did the glider actually fly this high? Well, yes. The physical evidence is right here in front of you. Aga and I turned to look at the white aircraft. I don't know how many meters it was, and this wasn't just imagination. When I picture actually flying this thing above the clouds, it looks kind of unreliable. Well, it's because no wings, no engine, and it's very small. Sorry, I accidentally skipped that. It said,
Before I came to the school, the soaring club had already lost its status as a club, and all that was left of it was the equipment that was in here. The same goes for this photograph. It was also left here.
Senpai takes the photograph in her hand and squints her eyes with nostalgia.
This is where Asuka wanted to go. Asuka and I wanted to go to this place, and that's why we started constructing the glider.
Isuka. There's that name again. Whenever Senpai says that name, she becomes very nostalgic. Who is this Isuka person? Senpai must know. Isuka must not get in our way. The way of us, Senpai. No one must get in the way of my Senpai.
Here.
While we were talking, Kotori was listening quietly, but then held out a notebook to Senpai. I thought I had seen it somewhere before, and it was a notebook with the things I want to do list. That's Senpai's? Really? Is that really Senpai's, or is that Isuka's? Is it one of theirs? If so, that's a very weird coincidence.
The photo was inside this.
This is Isuka's flight log. Why do you have this?
It was at the dormitory, in my room.
The dormitory? In your room? Are you by any chance living at Flying Fish Manor?
A little surprised to hear that name of all sudden, Kotori nodded.
It was hidden in the gap between the shelves. It looks like a diary inside. There are things about the glider and about you written in it.
Me?
Yes, maybe. You're Asuka's close friend, aren't you?
For some reason, Senpai didn't answer, and look at the worn cover of the notebook.
I read this and then become interested in gliders. Using only its wings, it uses the wind to fly across the sky. An aircraft that is just like a bird. To aim to fly to the clouds or something like that. I thought it was amazing. But I thought it was much farther back in the past. When I look at the dates, I thought that Isuka and the others must have graduated already. I don't think that it would still be going on now.
But if you were interested in gliders, why didn't you come to check out the Soaring Club? I asked in a lighthearted manner. Actually, she was so interested in them that just looking at a real glider makes her eyes sparkle with wonder. The owner of the diary might no longer be around, though.
That's... well...
Kotori held on tightly to the hem of her skirt.
I didn't think they let me join.
Kotori. Listening to her words, I feel a dull pain coming from my right knee. Somewhere that she couldn't either. That's why she believed that's why she didn't try to find out about the current status of the Soaring Club. It might have been similar to me. After I injured my knee and tried avoiding hearing any information about the cycling racing club, the more I knew, the more envious I would become.
That's why I was surprised when I saw the glider flying over Windmill Hill. I was so excited. I could feel my heart pounding.
That was the time that Kotori and I first met. In that peaceful landscape, Kotori watched the white aircraft flying over with such enthusiasm.
Really?
When Senpai heard Kotori's story, she took a deep breath.
Can I take a look?
Yeah.
Senpai put the book on the table but didn't read it straight away, and instead went to boil some water in an electric kettle first. Then she prepared the tea set. When the pleasant aroma of the tea started to fill the air, Senpai sat down and finally turned to the first page. And that's where I'm going to end it off here. Thank you, Kotori. We finally are able to have the Soaring Club as one, so I can stay with my senpai. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.